So many storylines heading into Glendale, but there can only be one lead story, and it's Jet Lawrence. Well, that didn't last long. Jet did not get booed in Detroit, remembered how to ride his dirt bike, and we all got the quiet reminder that the 20-year-old is the best Supercross racer in the world. You know he's now 4-0. Inside dry stadiums, when the race is 20+1, and the temperature is between 52, and you know what I'm doing here. But that's reality. The majority of Supercrosses are dry 20+1s, and he hasn't lost one of those ever, and neither moto at the Coliseum, A1, or this win looked very hard for him. He swept Detroit, fastest qualifier, rad heat race win in a battle with Ombre that had us all hoping, you know you were, then a cruiserweight victory in the main. To me, it's not the results or even the riding that was impressive. It was the massive tests that were thrown at him. Tests he obviously passed. First, racers know where racers are on the track. It's a natural radar from a lifetime of doing this. They know. Chase and Eli, the champ and the legend, sitting 2-3 on the first lap? Jet knew it was them, and that was a massive test. Think about it. A week of confusion, trying to figure out what went wrong on and off the bike, crashing all over, fans booing, social media on fire. Uncharted territory for a kid who hasn't had any adversity since turning pro. All of this hits you, then you take off and those boys are on you? That is mental, and he walked away from them. Then, multiple podium interviews where he knew he was being judged, every word and expression under the microscope, a fan base ready to jump him if he slips up. But no, cool, calm, and collected all day, as if nothing ever happened. So yeah, that's dangerous, but lucky for us, he still has to race Triple Crowns, which he can't figure out. It'll rain again, which he hasn't figured that out either, and Justin Barcia hasn't gotten going yet, so that's looming. No, everything is back on track for the Lawrence machine, and it's good to see Jet understands the moment as he actually shushed himself across the finish line. A little reminder not to say anything silly and to keep the word count small on the podium. He obviously wasn't shushing anyone else, like the haters who only hate because of shushing type stuff. No, relax everyone. The shush was to himself. Right, Jet? Chase Sexton was put in a tough spot Saturday night, and it'll happen again soon. Option 1, send it. Take a shot at Jet. Go one-on-one and beat him. Or option 2, no gamble, take the points, get the red plate back, and move on to the next one. That's a really hard choice. These guys aren't wired to settle and just take a loss. But big picture, that track was sneaky weird, Jet was on one, and a quiet, ego-crushing second isn't nearly as bad as a crash and a throwaway. You know Chase hates this. Being disciplined to a championship formula is brutal, especially when it's that guy winning. But he did the right thing, took the points, and kept it on track, but unfortunately, this won't work much longer. The Dungey formula only works against a mess of a field. Look at Ryan's run from 2015 to 2017. That 450 class wasn't beating him. He was the only complete product in the class. But that didn't beat RV, who was also a complete product, but the dominant type. It wouldn't have worked against MC or RC or James in his prime. It's not going to work against Jet because Jet is one of them, capable of 10+ win seasons easy. Chase survived January by being smart, disciplined, and very mature. But the championship dynamic has changed, and he's going to have to beat Jet Lawrence straight up, probably 3 to 4 times this year at least. And to this day, it hasn't happened. One of these nights here very soon, Chase is going to have to gamble and uncork that old speed that's festering inside. Soon, Chase. Soon. Cooper Webb did the least likely thing Cooper Webb would do. Fell over in the last corner of a heat race that he dominated. Dude. It cost him the night. From there, it's a bad gate pick on a dumb 90-degree start, and then a bad start, and then a very annoying 4th place finish for a guy who would have given Jet a fight, I believe. He'll have to move on to the next one, Glendale, a building where he's historically bad, but the upcoming run in Arlington and Daytona will be spicy, and you know he's pissed. Ken Roczen, on the other hand, will be great this weekend in Glendale. He always shreds there. Remember the Triple Crown a few years back? Sweeped it. And his heat race pass on Jason was prime Kenny. Roczen is the next Supercross winner in 2024. It's a blinking red light. Come on, Kickstart Kenny. What are you waiting for? Aaron Plessinger used his Detroit Vengeance ride in the heat race, got the cheers, gave us a yeehaw on the podium, then just an okay night after that. Stay on it, AP. Your bad nights are what your good nights used to be. Think about that, so just keep pushing forward. Jason Anderson should be better in Glendale, as the sticky track in Detroit did not fit his style at all. Some riders try to be fast to go fast, and some riders try to be good to go fast. On those tracks, efficiency kills aggression every time, and Jason seems to have one switch, and that's to twist it, which will work this Saturday on the hardpack. Next up, Eli Tomac, but he gets his own segment. Oh boy. Last Saturday night was the official end of the Eli Tomac run. I'm not saying you won't see the good stuff again. Glendale and Daytona are coming. But for his final 11 races, he will be track dependent, and it'll be night by night. Something seemed different at Anaheim. The power, the force, the aura was gone, and he was just okay. Not the beast we've grown to love and expect. But the truth is, the odds were always heavily against him. Injury and age are a real thing. So is family and future. Eli's got $1 jillion in the bank, a whole pack of kids, and has nothing to prove. So why risk it? I believe he came back because he couldn't ride off into the sunset in the back of an ambulance. No way. A terrible image to an amazing career, a Mount Rushmore-worthy career, and that couldn't be our last memory of him. So he got himself ready, came back to the cheers, and now he's in a war zone that he's not comfortable in anymore, and he's already won all this. Why risk it? There's no real void, no unchecked boxes. He's done it all and won it all, so why risk it? This is his farewell tour, in my opinion, and I will respect and cheer every lap he rides, regardless of if he's in the lead or moving backwards to the field. I don't care. From here, he picks and chooses, and that's okay with me. A couple fun ones coming for him, though. He shreds in Glendale. Daytona's coming quick. Can he keep the streak alive at the Speedway? Oh, hell yeah, he can. He's Eli Tomac. When the night is right, Eli will remind us, but there will be more nights like Detroit, so don't be shocked if he rides those ones in. I'm circling Denver. Might even have to book a flight and sit up in 511 for that one. He's gonna smash them there. The stadium may collapse, and I'd like to be in it. He'll cruise around and wave to the fans in Salt Lake City, then retire back in Cortez, and probably become the mayor. That is an easy prediction. Like Jet Lawrence, Austin Forkner also sent a quiet reminder last Saturday night. Hey guys, remember me? The guy who won 5 of these things straight against your 450 champ, then took 2-time 250 Supercross champ Dylan Ferrandis to the final main event a year later? Yeah, that guy. Well, he's back and maybe better now? He's all grown up, face cleared, posture on the bike has changed. Nice work, Rhino. And even his interviews were better. Hunter Lawrence showed last year what the complete product looked like on a 250, and Austin Forkner could be just as good and walk this thing in a bore, especially now that he doesn't have to go to straight up war with danger. Damn it. Stupid start. Forkner Deegan. We wanted that fight. That's the title card. But his teammate did him a solid and grenaded everyone in the first turn. How full circle is that? Last year, Austin went out on the start. This year, 4 of his 5 threats for the championship get blasted? Come on, script writers, don't be so obvious. The odds are pretty good that he wins this title going away. He's an incredible starter, and he didn't even seem to be pushing at all. Danger released all of our anger through his middle finger, and like Oprah, gave everyone a prize. Vial, you get a middle finger. Hamaker, you get a middle finger. All you mechanics, you all get a middle finger. That was so on brand, and for anyone surprised, that's the tip of the danger iceberg that's coming. You think Jet's cocky? Buckle up. Cameron McAdoo let it all hang out, and I don't know what to say. Every joke has been said or tweeted, and the moto community did him in pretty good this week, but I don't feel sorry for him, not at all. Tom Vial skipped across the field like a rock across water, and Seth, I can't give you a pass, bro. It was you. But to be fair, can we put a little blame on the 90-degree first turn? Those suck. There are 1,000 different track combos using the normal start, so let's just do that from now on. Every time, for all time. Please and thank you. Max Anstey was second and did exactly what smart people predicted he would. I want to buy in that he can beat Forkner, but I just don't feel it yet. Daxton Bennick was great all day and finished third. Quick story. I watched Dax ride Supercross summer of 2022 when he was just an amateur B rider, and I saw this coming. To watch him grab a podium in his first Supercross, especially watching this story unfold with a front row seat, was very tough for me in ways, but enjoyable as well. Congratulations to the Bennick family. Get used to him, Supercross fans. He is the real deal. Then there's Cody Shocked the World. Poor dude, nobody noticed. Where's the props? Regardless of the crashes, when a guy has a career night, it has to be celebrated. Black and white, it's on the score sheet. Cody finished fourth, and that's a wild story that needs to be told as well. Where was Enzo Lopes, by the way? Back to the West Coast this week, which feels weird to be honest, but it's Kitchen, Smith, and Hampshire in a dogfight for this 250 championship. Joe Shimoda and Nate Thrasher are on the gate too and need to smash these boys to earn back some respect. Straight up. But currently, they're not relevant in this championship story. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching this show. If you liked it, press the like button. And if you want to subscribe, then press the subscribe button. Share it with your friends, with your family, and grandma. Make sure you send it to grandma. Grandmas love everything Main Event Moto does. All you Motoheads out there, we are still rocking and rolling at Main Event Moto. You can go to patreon.com/Main Event Moto. We do 2 shows a week now, and both of them are live streamed. Patreon.com/Main Event Moto, and we will catch you on the next show.